Well, everyone, welcome to World War Comics back again. These two amazing gents, Jonathan Galapion, Daniel Henriques, to talk Curse of Sherlee Johnson. Guys, it's good to have you back again. As always, I appreciate you coming on and allowing Mr. Mark, Tiny Spawny, and I to go after you with questions on everything going on. One of the funnest reads in the entire Spawn universe, to be quite honest. And for those fans that have been reading since the 90s, man, you're going to, if you haven't jumped on this, you're going to absolutely love it. We got a lot of things that kind of tie into prior issues throughout the series so far. So I encourage you, if you're not reading this, what the hell's wrong with you? If you like Spawn, I don't for you, man. This everything about it, the covers, the interiors, the writing, it is badass. So congrats, guys. So happy for you. Issue 6, 2 more weeks, I believe, the 24th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Isn't it crazy? A year has gone by just like that, at least for fans. I know you've been working on it a little bit longer, but like, isn't that nuts that we've gotten this far already?
I mean, for me, time always flies. It seems like when you're trying to like just get shit done. So.
Yeah, and even though it's bi-monthly, it still feels like it was like yesterday. It went by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
It does go by fast, man. And it's been such a fun read, guys. Every time you come on and we're able to kind of dig into the issue in a deeper way, we always walk away with, oh, shit, I missed that completely. I absolutely love about the title. You got all kinds of little Easter eggs, and there's so much to kind of see, you know, especially if you're a longtime fan. And then, you know, the story's amazing. The art is insane, and the covers have just been sick. So just congratulations before we jump into anything, because this is amazing, man. I hope it goes on for 50 issues. I don't know if it will, but that would be amazing.
Thanks.
Well, fingers crossed. Thanks, man.
Which, before we get into it, Jonathan, I'd seen that you had put on Instagram a while ago. You drew this, like, you were drawing like this badass cityscape, and I had commented, I said, for somebody that doesn't like to draw cities, I said, you do a damn good job. Like, was that for anything in particular, or was that just you messing around?
No, that's for issue 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
so buildings actually make it into an
No, we went from Jonathan doesn't want to draw buildings to let's make a badass double spread where it's just buildings.
Oh, it looked amazing. Like just what he had shown of it. I was blown away. Like, you don't like to do them, but you do a damn good job.
Well, on a double spread, you're getting cities out of the way, I think, for the next 5 issues, maybe, Jonathan.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Just put them all in one issue, one double page.
Because it's not very spoilerish because they've been on their way there. So they actually arrive at the citadel of the carrier of cities. So that's the big scene of them entering, and Jonathan just, you know, as always, just killed it.
Oh yeah.
Just killed it, man. I'm gonna pull it up while you guys are talking because it is pretty dope, man. I'll find it right now, but
speaking of Easter eggs, I don't know if it was intended to be an Easter egg, but I noticed something in this issue that's really cool, and I just want to point it out when we get to it. That is just wild.
Damn.
Oh, I haven't seen that much of it. That is wicked.
I even think you should show all of it. It's not spoilerish.
It's got some little creatures down here.
Damn, that's gorgeous.
Because then
like
I
don't know if you can.
Oh yeah. Then the detail's insane. Look how small Shirley is compared to everything.
Oh yeah. That is wild.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. Crazy.
That's like one of the things that I know we're always talking about, me and Daniel back and forth, with just like the scale of things sometimes.
Yeah. So we should just we should be concerned if we start to see cars in the Curse of Sherlee Johnson.
Well,
it might be more concerned.
No, I will say, if everything goes well, there will be at least one car showing up soon.
Oh. Ooh, that's.
I gotta figure out which car would resonate with the Spawn audience that we would know what it is.
Maybe an ice cream truck.
Oh,
no. Bug.
Right.
Okay, not an ice cream truck. All right, we'll get that out of the way right away.
Oh God.
a cyber truck so we can destroy something.
Oh, right, yeah.
Of course, it had to be in hell.
Yeah, right. That's the official car.
The official car bills is over.
Yeah. Fucking cyber truck.
I do want to drive in one though. As ugly as they
Yeah.
look, I do want to get in one and just see what it feels like to be inside one. It's just insanely ridiculous. Those
I think
cars.
it turned that. I heard they turn you into assholes when you get it.
No, is that All right, maybe I won't jump in. Maybe I'll just look
Yeah.
inside. But I've never seen inside of one. But obviously, I live in Texas and I live near Austin, so you see a lot of them over here because their main headquarters is here,
Yeah.
and they're just horrendous looking, man.
They are.
Oh, yeah,
They look cheaper. They look even cheaper, like up close. They just look like sheets of like metal that people just stuck together.
yeah,
And open the back, it looks like one of those trash cans that are like behind a Whataburger or a Burger King.
They are
like,
so good. They're not even permitted in Europe. Like we don't have that here in Portugal or
Really?
anything. Yep, because they're like a safety hazard.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
in
well
Europe,
think about this is the first thing I thought about when me and Daniel talked about it. Like when that truck first came out, I'm like, it doesn't. I'm sure it doesn't feel good getting hit by any car,
yeah.
but a car with
All of those
fucking
edges.
angles like that, edges like that, it's like you're just slicing things in half.
it would just cut you in half.
Yeah.
Plus, it's bulletproof, and there's all kinds of things going on with that.
If you believe that bullshit,
Well, yeah.
we're even driving fucking water. The shitty hell truck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, in Europe, it's probably the size of 4 cars. There's a lot of smaller vehicles. At least.
Well, yeah, but I don't even think it's the size. It's literally they do not consider it safe to be on the road. There are certain regulations, certain safety parameters that it does not meet.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But everything's safe in America.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You can put fucking guns all on the side of it.
Yeah.
Well,
That'll prove
especially
that
like
shit.
the South, because there's so much open road. Literally, you could, especially Texas, go from El Paso to San Antonio. You won't see a human being for 6 hours of that ride. It's so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's insane. Texas. People don't realize how big Texas is until you move here. You're like,
Yeah.
holy crap! It took me 9 hours to get from the California border, or El Paso to here. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. But anyways, man, a lot of people joining. Thanks everyone. Jonathan Spawn 350 cover with 350 rats. Boom. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, mine.
That's Mofo's right there. What's up, Ray?
Mr. Raymond.
There, I love Raymond.
I was just with Raymond in Denver.
Were you?
Yep. Yeah. Raymond and Irene and Erica Schultz had dinner, hung out for the first time. Yeah, I think it was the first time we ever really kind of hung out.
Erica's
So we'll spend some time with Raymond
And which issue is it that Raymond's doing for you?
This next one. Yep.
Oh, the one that's coming out now? Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Actually, that was, I think, a couple of shows ago, someone said it, and they weren't supposed to say it.
Oh, yeah. It got leaked. Yeah, kind of leaked. And you're like, well, it's out there now.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it's good I don't remember. But someone goes, "Holy shit, you're not supposed to say that."
Oh, really?
Here we go.
I did saw that one. That was in the stream with Thomas. And I think Thomas had just forgotten because we had posted about it before.
Oh, okay.
So the information was out at the time.
I'm glad to know that. I hate to get anybody in trouble, man. That's why we ask questions, but completely understand if you can't say anything, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they fired Raymond for that.
Don't hear Irene and Ray like that, man. They'll freak out, man.
Nah, it's crazy. It's a crazy issue.
Yeah,
Raymond kicked ass on it. He did a good job.
He really did.
He is awesome, man. He is awesome. I usually see him and Jonathan Uribe together everywhere, man. That's another awesome artist. But Todd McFarlane and Spawn Universe, it's known for having some of the best artists in the industry. I think that's another reason why everyone loves Spawn. Amazing art, incredible, crazy stories. But I thought maybe we could kind of jump in issue 5, man. A lot of stuff is going on in this issue. I don't know if we want to start from the top. I thought maybe I could share my screen. We had a couple covers for this issue.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pull that up right now. Boom. We got your cover right here, Jonathan.
Good.
And then we have
Oh, wrong way.
the grayscale version of that cover as cover C. And then all the shit we're giving Ray, he did do cover B, which is pretty amazing as well. I got both of those covers right there, which are awesome, man. Came out really beautiful. And while we're here, we might as well kind of look at issue 6, which is in 2 weeks. So it's the 24th. It'll be in stores. Yep. This should be in your pull box, everyone. I mean, I think anybody watching right now, it is. But if you're seeing this after the live, guys, jump on this. There's only 5 issues to catch up on. It's so freaking fun, and the art, it will just blow your mind away. But we got go ahead.
The light solicit cover too.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
The D cover, the box cover.
Hold on, let me blow you up real quick. There you go.
Yeah, we had this cover was a light solicit that came out, but yeah, I was able to grab it. I hope everybody else did too. This is actually taken, or Jonathan can tell you, it's taken this is taken from the book. So if you've read it, you know
page.
Yeah, this is the page in the book. So it made for a great cover.
Absolutely.
So there's we can double back on the conversation about that cover. That's pretty hilarious.
Okay.
I love that. I love
that. I was just going to mention the thing about, because you were mentioning for people not to miss out. Issue 6, like we don't really do there's not a lot of promo about stuff per se. We're just doing what we do and we put the issues out. But it's a pretty big one because, again, Billy Kincaid comes back, in a very fun way. Let's put it that way. And like you've never seen it before, so it might be one of those issues to keep.
I get to redesign.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kincaid, so
yeah,
he's not like you've seen him before.
No,
really?
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, other than what Billy Kincaid is and what he represents, I mean, he's disgusting, for what he does. But the worst way that I've ever seen him.
Until you see him now.
Well, the worst way that I've ever seen him was like in the like the K7 Letha suit. That just looks horrible.
The fat Billy
guy, the fat Spawn. I'm like, this doesn't work. Like,
well, but the thing, me and Jonathan, we had a big conversation about it, and I sent him because Billy, he died several times, on Spawn so far, and I was like, no, we need to really make him matter. We come up with a cool story about it, and we want him to be a real threat. He's not just going to show up for a day, get his ass handed to him. Like, he's here to stay like never before.
Damn.
Okay.
Vile and disgusting.
Yep. And we have we do our letters column or creators column at the end. I even had to dedicate that all just to Jonathan's design because it's pretty badass. And Raymond did an amazing job with it too.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Are we gonna get a cover, you think, of Billy or no?
No, we're not. Yeah, no. All of that
not
already
for that
went to
issue.
print.
Yeah.
I have a feeling when everyone sees it, there'll be a cover.
Well, because here's the thing. The thing about that, it makes it hard to plan this with bi-monthly books because of how ahead you have to solicit it. And if we showed it right away, it would steal the impact of how he looks now. In our
that's what I was wondering. Like it would.
So yeah,
it'd be an early reveal. Like we're supposed to see it inside the book, but then we have it on the cover.
Yep.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Unless you did some sort of a blind bag for one of the issues.
They're not going to do that.
Fun.
No.
I know it's been doing a pretty good job with it, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here is cover A. This is from you, Jonathan. And then we get Brett, who is a fan favorite, as he should.
love that
That's a
cover.
really cool cover. Yeah.
That is just wicked.
That's
Like this.
Yeah.
That is.
I got to ink that one.
Did you?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Yeah.
And then we got the grayscale version, which is dope.
Sometimes, I prefer the black and white covers. I mean, because sometimes the details in the art get lost in the, in the color, which, I mean, I appreciate both, but you see so much. Sometimes you see stuff that you would have missed with it being colored like that.
Yeah. And the cover that just came out too for issue 7 from Jonathan, I love that cover. Just the design of it all, like that look of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is wicked. Like I noticed there's little faces in the cloak or whatever. Is that a cloak, Jonathan?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's Beliafon. So that's his cape, and it kind of the intention was always for it to be sort of shape shifting and moving.
Yeah.
Like this alive thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's and
Yeah,
I did like that. I called I called that like my little nod to the Watchmen.
Yeah.
So you have the yellow with the little blood.
I mean, the yellow just really makes him pop off the page.
It does.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know if you guys know, like Todd is pretty anti-purple.
Mm-hmm.
So I figure, what could I do
That's
to
real
get the
of a-
most attention from Todd? Purple and yellow.
Yeah.
He's
Like
probably
if-
looking,
if-
what the hell are they doing over there?
If this
Hey,
gets
guys.
through Thomas, through Todd, everything does.
Yeah.
I love it. We got a Chris Stevens cover as well.
Mhm.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
Yeah.
Chris.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wicked.
Dude.
That's amazing.
That is
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you're back, Jonathan. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just in case Todd loses his shit, we have a blue background.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have a virgin cover of it too, which
Yeah.
looks sick too.
So the craziest thing about that cover, if I'm remembering right, there was like a deadline thing. I was like, I had to suddenly turn it in. So the only thing that was sort of sketched was like the first part of the head,
Right down
like the
here.
face part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you looked at the file, it was just that. And then I didn't have enough time to get it to FCO for colors. So I had to pivot and do it in a way that I was doing the whole process at once, sort of like the digital painting thing. So that really saved me.
Nice.
But I think the crazy thing, that cover is where I, for the first time, really found and figured out Galapion,
Really?
like how I think he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've drawn him like throughout the book, but if you look, like, I've never drawn his hands like that before.
I
quite like
love
that.
the
Like,
hands, by the way.
like
The
the
hands are so
weird nails that are almost like needles.
Mm-hmm.
So I find myself gravitating towards that, and it's like, like the thorns that can. I don't know. That's probably one of my favorite shots of Galapion, and I don't know that. I think FCO would have covered it fine, but sometimes I find these things when I have to digitally paint my own stuff. I find out, like, all these little nuances and things like that. That's hard to communicate to a colorist.
Yeah.
But the funniest part of it for me was like, when I was done, I liked it, but when I went to go sign it, I could never figure out where to put my signature so it didn't interrupt any. It just was everywhere I put it, I moved it everywhere, and it's just stupid. So I wrote it in the hand.
Did you?
It's on that.
It's in his hand, on the side of his hand. Yeah.
All right.
that one right there.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see if I could.
Yeah. It's probably hard to see because that's a low res,
Yeah.
but it's right in there. And I had to send a note to tell him, like, I did sign this. Don't put my signature on the. So I just wanted it to be clean. I felt like the signature floating somewhere was weird.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird, just like right here in the open.
Yeah.
And so I guess now we know something about Galapion. He's such a fan of Jonathan. He tattooed Jonathan's
His
name
name
on his
tattooed on
hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tattooing their creator on his hand, man.
Yeah.
I should have gave him a gunslinger tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I got mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Very cool, guys.
Yeah.
So we got through issue 7 so far with all the covers. We'll see if there's any more added, but I think that's going to be it probably. We've been doing cover A and 2 other covers, I think, for the
Yeah, that is the plan. And we've actually been talking about it because so far, cover A is always going to be Jonathan. And then cover B, we have a guest. And cover C, we've been doing Jonathan black and white because we love it. Again, even our background as inkers, we've always loved the pureness of the line art. But we've been talking about it. So probably sometimes we'll be Jonathan's black and white. And other times we're just going to have 2 guest artists because we have so many people who did amazing covers. And the book only comes out every other month. So we're sitting on covers for years, and we just were like, no, we want to show it all.
Yeah.
So
I love it, man. Well, let's jump into the issue. I don't know, Mark, you want to start off, but there's a lot going on in this issue that I think we could cover.
Oh yeah, I mean, as far as the what I liked, one of the things that I liked about this issue was showing like how kind of things got kicked off and how really Simon came to be the way that he is now.
Yeah.
Like what actually, okay, he's in hell, he has no eyes. How did he get here? So like the backstory actually showing like I mean, no other way to put it, like the hell that he went through, to get to where he is, and then what he feels that his mission is, but all because of Spawn, opened up the gates and then was like pulling everybody back and ended up dragging Simon with him. So that's how we end up actually getting a vampire in hell.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like the whole concept of how it's just awesome, like badass. And like Jonathan's art. Now on the first page though, is that Abinzab?
Yep.
It's with him. Okay.
Yep.
Because
because in that arc, I forgot. I think it's like 113 around that time. Like it's that whole vampire kingdom arc.
Yeah,
and it does end like that. Spawn kind of recruits Abinzab, and they draw this gate of hell, and they burn all of the vampires, and that's kind of how it ends. But in my mind, I was like, well, what if they didn't all die? If they open a door and there's fire, when it closes, it's like, like what if they got sucked in? And that's that's how we kind of come up with that idea. And you were saying that we're discovering how Simon got to where he is. This is but a tiny
Really?
like
okay,
little
but still, I mean, we're getting like little
because even to give you an idea, when he first showed up, he shows up in epilogue of issue 1, but in issue 2, when he shows up with the twins, he has this medallion with an eye and everything, and the twins are talking about, when are you going to tell us the story about the sorcerer? That's still all coming. Like none of that is accidental. It's still all coming, and it means a lot to the story of the character and the design of what Jonathan did with him.
Oh yeah, I know you guys have very precise plans on how, but I just like that we're starting to get like into the backstory, or actually get a little more information. You just kind of like spoon feed it to us. I like it that way. You don't just throw it all out there. You just kind of like little drops. Give it to us a little at a time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely, man.
So yeah, I mean, then he's going through vinegar. What was it like? Saving? Is he saving them, or like?
Well, the idea, because again, he's telling that story to Shirley. The idea is him being an unreliable narrator to a certain degree. So we're seeing what happened, but Shirley is only listening to what he's saying. And if you notice, he doesn't add up 100%, because his idea of saving his brothers per se was to slaughter them all. So it's going to create an interesting dynamic. And even the fact, again, we already shown that he has a piece of Malbolgia's soul within him. So there's going to be a big conflict there, because he thinks he's in the right in what he's doing. Because even in the story from Spawn 113 and all of that, that group of vampires, they think they're actually descendant from God, from Jesus, from back in the day. So they think they are the chosen one. So all of that plays a part, and he is an unreliable narrator when it comes to that.
It's been quite some time ago since I've read 113, so it's a little fun. Bits and pieces, come back, but
that's what's fun about the title, though, because there is callbacks, and you are able to break open your issues. Or I also have the omnibuses all right here too. Why I have those, I don't know, because I have the issues, but it's fun to go back into those and look for it and then go, oh yeah.
I've said before, I have the floppies, I have the origins, I have the trades, I have the omnibuy, and then I have the deluxe edition. So I have multiple different facets of ways to read it, but usually, so that I don't have to get my floppies out and worry about anything happening to them, I buy the paperbacks of the like the origins, and that's usually how I read them.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot easier. I'm worried about the deluxe or sometimes the omnibus. It's hard once you get to a certain point in the book, like trying to crack it open without finding out.
Yeah,
on the pages.
Yeah, there's just so much there. So usually I'll use the trades to actually read it.
Yeah.
But yeah, why do I feel that I need to have 6 different versions of the story? Why? Because it's a great story. You have to have options.
Todd knows how crazy Spawn fans are.
I agree, and especially considering that there's a Curse of Sherlee Johnson trade coming. I'm all for that idea.
Yep. I know.
Oh yeah, right. Definitely. Yeah. It's just going to be a minute, with it being bi-monthly before we get an actually omnibus. But I'm when it comes out,
Yeah,
I'll buy
about
it.
20 years you'll get it.
Right. Yeah. I'll be there.
The trade is not solicited. There's like some info online, but the trade comes out in September actually.
Is it actually? It is coming. Okay.
Just the trade for the first 5 issues.
Five, then, right?
And again, it is 5 issues, but it is 6 issues page count because of the extended number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
So the Holy Trinity continues to play a major role. Is that going to continue 6 and on as well?
They do play a big role as of now. Like they're because again, the idea was not to create villains and I'm not saying this in an offensive way because I clearly I like it, like just Malbolgia or something. They're evil just to be evil. Like they don't really care. They're just these old gods, almost like and it's funny because Erica, if you guys read her issue, she has like the accountants and the regulators and everything.
Yeah.
And I had the Triarchs already be a little bit of these beings that just care about souls and ledgers and all of that. So there's a little bit of a overlap there that I thought it was funny, but that's pretty much it. They're not really trying to rule hell or any of that. The Carrier of Cities is just like this island, like its own nation within hell and their own rules and everything, but they're here for a while.
Nice. So I have to ask, having dinner with Erica, like, was there a lot of talk about everything that you're doing, or have you already had meetings? And will her title, I don't think her title will too much because she's taken over Gunslinger. Will she be working with you to make sure that nothing's happening that's like, have you had those conversations or no?
No.
Like
it's different time frames, so I feel like it wouldn't matter too much, but
no, that's the thing. A lot of people say that, even sometimes when I have these conversations with Thomas, but no, Curse of Sherlee Johnson is happening pretty much at the same time as normal continuity.
Okay.
So it is not in the past and any of that, or in the future as of yet. So there are certain things, like, for example, the return of Malbolgia, because we had that pitch from 2 years ago. It just happened to coincide when Todd decided to bring him back in the main title as well. It might seem like there's a grand scheme behind it, but there's not. And I'll even say, so for example, in issue 6 that Raymond drew, there's mentions of the accountants and regulators from Erica's book, but not because there's this grand plan, but because I already had this thing with souls and everything. And since I do like the universe and everything, hey, what if we encompass on it? Like, it makes sense that there's the connective tissue. So they are actually mentioned there, but there's no big meetings behind any of this.
No.
But
I do like there's just some sort of a connection, though, as we're reading all the titles. It is kind of cool. Go ahead, Mark.
Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, it is kind of cool that, like, there's, little, every once in a while, there's like little threads, that tie them together, which honestly, unless you're reading all the titles, like me, you might not pick up on that, but it is cool when you do see like little things like that. But now I was going to say, Daniel, didn't you say at one time that, you said this is all going on at the same time, but you said time flows a little differently in hell.
It does. And that is the idea of even to be able, let's just put it very simply, to be able to get away with things.
Yeah.
But I am trying to have it relatively linear, where we had the time rip of Spawn and all of that, and it made so the Stranger came here and, it made like everything happen. But in Galapion creates dimensional pockets of time. That's how we had Sherlee on there. But it is kind of happening at the same time. Yeah, that is the idea right now.
So, that you just brought something up that made me think. So with the time jump that Rosenberg is doing, is that going to affect you guys in any way? Like with
again, we're not really worried. This might sound bad. We're not really thinking of the other issues. We know what we're doing, and Jonathan and myself, we talk a lot about this. We're not trying to break anything. Even all of the mentions that exist and everything, it's just fun nods that we think. In all of the planning, it's already done with the story until now. The stuff that sometimes coincides is just because it's fun, and I might have heard about it or talked to somebody, but no, there's like no big plans to mesh things or even worries if it's gonna, mess something up, because we're being really careful with it.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean so much like, mesh things or tie, in with their story. I just meant, with the, like, I don't know if you've read Rosenberg's issues yet, but like, as far as his story goes, like, I mean, they've been out long enough. Like, basically, he's like not wiped everything, but kind of like starting from scratch, sort of.
Yeah.
So it's kind of rebuilding, the story since we've done this time jump. And I was just wondering if that shift was going to affect you guys in any way. So,
well, I'll finally say it. The reason Spawn is not here is because Sherlee killed him, and now nothing can happen. No, I'm kidding.
Right, yeah.
No, it's
I was like, what the hell?
No, I'm literally, I'm kidding. No, it is one of those things. If eventually anything ever connects that we might need it, that might be maybe when we take advantage of time runs different in Hell. But the idea is that it's just kind of happening, at the same time.
All right. I was just curious.
Is there any desire with Matt coming aboard, Erica, big changes, that down the road there would be a larger story where we kind of jump around into issues, or no?
I mean, if I had my way, per se, one of the things first is like to have the opportunity, myself and Jonathan, of mess with all of that. It would be fun. I would love to see Jonathan draw all of that in this universe and make it his own in his versions. I would absolutely love that. So, maybe further down the line, that would be a cool idea. But as of now, there's nothing really planned.
Okay. No, very good. Very good. Because that would be pretty sick.
I agree.
And I would love to see Jonathan's art on some of these other characters too that we haven't been
Yep.
Speaking of art, I love the disemboweled, gutted page you did for Malbolgia. Just laying there, just completely destroyed. I love that.
That's one of my absolute favorites.
Oh yeah, I love that picture.
Even the fire and everything, man.
Yeah. But then one of my, it was kind of like a laugh out loud moment when I was reading this. Simon's there, giving his whole speech and everything, and saying that he's here to save Sherlee and take her to heaven where she belongs. And she says, heaven makes sense now why the nightlight Spawn and the discount cowboy angel went with the nun. That was just so funny. Like, she just like totally cracks on him.
I don't remember, because I had that as a joke. I didn't have Nightlight Spawn. Now I can't remember what it is. I had some other kind of thing. And Jonathan is the one like, he looks like a nightlight kind of thing. It's like, yes, that's exactly what I needed.
Yeah. Vox would be terrible at hide and go seek, like, because there he is.
It's that
there you
thing.
are.
Sometimes kids talk a certain way.
Yeah.
They'll say a certain word or whatever.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fit with all the rest of what they're saying. So it's kind of funny.
I do absolutely love the voice that Shirley's been given, and I love how bold she's become over the last couple of issues. I think that is so cool, and I think it's going to play very well with future stories of her, as she probably takes more of a lead at certain parts, is where it's kind of going. And all these guys trying to figure out how they can help someone who really doesn't want their help. I love everything about it.
It's like nobody for her. It's like nobody is listening to her. She's like, I don't want your help. I'm fine. She says, suffering is all I know. She's like, this is where I belong.
Right.
So, to say that we're going to take you to heaven to where you're going to be, safe and fine, but she's fine where she is. Like, she doesn't know any different.
Yeah.
Well, that's even a lot of that is part of her character growth per se, because even there's that. Again, I keep saying the same thing, but there's a double spread further down the issue. That's one of my favorite things that Jonathan did, where it's her with Spawn and everything, and she's talking about stuff that she kind of remembers. So clearly, her mind is shattered. And one of the things because that was the goal of Bellefonte's time loop, was to break her mind, and we'll get to that. And she's kind of the reason that she just wants to stay there, and it's a big part of her character, is she's just good. It's one of the things I always wanted to explore, because in Spawn everybody's gray, from the you have pure evil villains or evil villains who sometimes have a bit of good, or Spawn is a hero, anti-hero, whatever. And I was like, what if there is a human soul that despite all of the suffering never loses the good in her.
Mhm.
In that right now, everything was stripped away from her, and all that remains is her will to help. That's why she doesn't want to abandon the stranger. She knows what it is to be left by
Mhm.
herself.
Amazing.
Which, yeah. So you were saying that Belafonte is like manipulating her. So I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't like really picking up on it. But when she's talking and she says, I caught the sword with my bare hands, and when I did something, came rushing back. So when she's standing there looking at the the pacifier on the which I'm assuming is the shoestring, is she looking through like Cyan's eyes? Like, is that, or is this Cyan's memory?
Those are her memories now of what they are or when they are.
Mhm.
That's still going to come, because again, the
Okay.
double spread is also very weird if you look at it, because she's
Yeah, oh, yeah,
talking
it is.
about her mom and dad,
Yeah.
and she's on one hand, her regular persona is
Mm-hmm.
holding hands with Spawn per se, in her normal persona without the clown mask and everything is holding hands with Wanda, her hell version
Mhm.
that she had in Spawn 350. So
But like the whole time she's thinking that it's that Spawn has passed this power on to her, that he was trying to save her, but I believe Daniel said that is not the case.
so that's the thing. Like right now, she doesn't know what. Like, is
Mhm.
she getting her memories back? Is some power waking up within her,
Mhm.
or is it something she always had and she's just now remembering it back? That her mind is kind of healing. So that's a lot of what we're going to be exploring. What Jonathan is drawing right now. And gosh, I spoil everything because I just want to show Jonathan's art. I'm not going to show the art, but there's like what he's like a lot of what he's doing right now. These stuff with Belafonte in a lot of rooms and possibilities, and even with how the issue ends, it's going to be the direct exploration of that.
And as she's starting to gain more, I don't want maybe maturity, but it seems like we were talking that she's taking more of a leadership role. She understands what she wants, and she's being very firm on that, with everybody else trying to tell her what they think she needs.
Mhm.
Does that also play into how those powers get recognized and how they get controlled and used by her? Is there a correlation with that kind of maturity and growth?
It does, because again, like I said, it is a weird thing that she's a child, but not really a child if you think about it, because she's over 100 years old. We already established that, and we're going to show even a lot more than that. So, but she still has, and Jonathan like did that amazing double spread where her necroplasm came out, and it had all of it had Violator,
Oh, yeah,
Clown,
that was
Billy,
wicked.
and Spawn. So and the Crimson was even like, I see the demons within you. So there's a lot inside her that still messes with her. Like technically she is one of Clown's omens, so he technically should still have power over her. Why doesn't he? Why is she with Belafonte? All of that's going to come through. And what Jonathan's been doing, like visually, whenever she has her outbursts, because we call it like her Violator side or her Spawn side per se, like the way that it comes out. I think even like Jonathan plays with it really well in the storytelling, and even without her knowing, it's almost instinctual how she uses it for whatever situation she needs it.
Wow.
But then Jonathan, when he was describing the other cover with Belafonte on it, that made me think, like, in like the one panel at the bottom of the page, she has like the needle fingernails like he does. Is that just like random or coincidence, or
No,
it's just
that's just like woman said. That's supposed to be Wanda's hand.
Not
those fingernails. I'm talking about the needle on.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
on
Yes.
Shirley.
Yes. So yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, that's her. Like literally igniting her powers and talking about it. Like, so on one hand, she has the Spawn powers, and they almost feel like she knows them already, but she also has this anger in her, which is Violator, Clown, whatever pool they're still in that. So she doesn't understand those powers, but she can manifest them.
I just like to draw fingernails like that. That's my version of something creepy. I don't know.
Yeah. Irene says I can see spoilers through Jonathan's glasses.
Yeah, right.
Oh, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can certainly see a square, but I don't.
Yeah.
Let me blow you up. Hold on, look at me, Jonathan. A
Can
little
you
bit.
see it?
Yeah, right.
We're just gonna keep Jonathan blown up as Daniel. It'll all makes sense here.
Everybody's doing screenshots of Jonathan's glasses, trying to blow it up. See what it is.
Oh, on Reddit, there'll probably be some screenshots of your glasses.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, Jesus.
I love it, man.
But no, like you're talking about the 2-page spread. And, she's there with Spawn, she's there with Wanda. This is the page where I didn't know if it was intended to be an Easter egg, but I loved it when I found it. Like I kept staring at it, like, what is that? And
Wait, which one? Which page? What are you talking about?
on the double page spread here on this one.
Oh, the double page spread.
Yeah, I
spread too.
Yeah, I don't know if it was intended to be an Easter egg, but you said
Where?
you like.
What was the Easter egg you thought was an Easter egg? I'm sorry.
I wasn't sure if it was or not, but I kept staring at it. I'm like, what is that behind Spawn?
Oh, coming out right here.
Oh.
This right?
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, that's
Teddy T's lower
Leg.
half.
Teddy T's leg. I kept staring at him like, what is that?
Yeah, that's his legs that everybody keeps drawing on him.
Yeah, that
So,
everybody keeps putting on it.
I
So
don't
I
know
just thought that
why.
was cool that they were just like tucked in the back of the. I kept staring. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know why. I felt like it was like a reminder. See, look, guys,
I was like,
Yep.
the legs are not there. This is probably one of my favorite. Like it's kind of funny because on the right side where you have Shirley and Wanda walking on that chunk of earth or whatever. I love that shot just because it feels pretty in contrast to how she looks when she's with Spawn.
Yeah.
And of all the things that I love on this double page spread, it's the bear walking.
I just realized that he's walking with. I thought.
Yeah.
I just assumed she was carrying him. No, he's walking.
Dragging it. No.
Right.
Well, originally Daniel was talking. I think he wanted like she was holding the bear's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were gonna do that kind of thing, but then we were talking about this sort of surreal kind of scene, and I was like, well, I mean, let's make him walking. That's that's
So
pretty
Teddy
funny.
has legs.
Right.
Yeah, he's just walking, But and then she just looks so like different.
That's right. Almost that piece.
Oh yeah, she definitely looks at peace, but I did not realize that Teddy T was walking in front of her.
I wish we had a no slight to FCO or anything, but that is one of my favorite shots of Spawn.
Yeah.
And if you see it in black and white, you can see a lot more of the screen tone in the head and stuff like that, and it's just rendered differently. But yeah, I like to leave things pretty open, knowing that FCO is going to do something cool texturally. So it's kind of fun, getting it back and seeing stuff like that.
You know what would be really cool is when the trade does come out to get a grayscale version of the trade too.
I'm all for an
that
artist
would be
edition.
cool. Like an artist edition, yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you can see how inconsistent my shit is.
FCO, like you asked for it, man. I was hiding some stuff, Jonathan, but all right, man.
All over the place, man. Techniques and
that would be pretty sick to have an artist edition of it as well, just because these characters are so iconic and they look so good. Like the art is insane.
Yeah, I think the last thing they did that for, what was the Batman Spawn? They did that. It was the Batman Spawn Unplugged that came out in black and white.
Yeah.
I think this could hold up in black and white, like especially now, like where I am kind of now. I feel a lot more comfortable.
And Jonathan is harsh on it. As somebody who sees it all, everything holds up. We could have that artist edition right now, and it looks amazing from beginning to end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I rarely like what I do. So.
Well, yeah, your artists are usually their own worst critics, but
I'm always fighting.
Yeah, as fans, we would definitely buy the artist edition.
You
Yes,
hear that, Todd?
Todd, on it, man.
Yeah.
Just do an 11 by 17 big artist edition book. That'd be cool.
Yeah. We were kind of talking before we jumped on about McFarlane Toys and the leak of the Vox character. I think it's saved. I Googled it and it comes right up. So, but yeah, I'm so excited. We talked about, obviously we want Sherlee Johnson. We understand why we're not starting with that one because, and you were talking about this, Jonathan. When Todd comes out with another character, a lot has to do with the mold and how many pieces he could use because it's extremely expensive to do a mold. And if you don't know, one mold for an action figure, depending on the size, is between $30,000 and $50,000 for the mold by itself. Of course, the cost goes way down.
I didn't know that.
I've looked into toys before, and 30 grand for that, and then you have to also guarantee that you're going to buy so many figures. It's like they have an MOQ, so it's like 500 figures at this price, and you buy 1,000, it goes down slightly. But yeah, molds are extremely expensive. So you get a new version of a Batman. Sometimes it's only paint, sometimes maybe the legs are different, but they're reusing some parts of it. They have to because of cost.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Why
we only have to spend money on the ears.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. Why most of the McFarlane figures that come out, even across DC and Spawn, they have the same wings.
Yes,
they use the same wing mold for the same. Just they'll color them different, but it's the same mold.
Yeah. I mean, they have to. It's crazy expensive. I don't think people realize that.
I mean, like the Vox character, like there's just a few things, that's slightly different.
Actually, I
like
think
the
Vox
gauntlet's
would
a little
look
bit different.
Yeah,
Vox would look good. I think as the if I went close by, it's right over there. It's the animated version of Spawn.
Oh yeah,
I think he would.
While we're talking about Vox, let's address something.
Yeah,
that went pretty. I don't want to say viral, but it seemed to be everywhere, and I didn't know what was going on with this cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
yeah. Do you guys know about this?
Oh, somebody was saying that they thought that it said Gunslinger, or that's what somebody said to me.
They were trying to figure out all kinds.
They're trying
of
to
stuff.
figure out what it said because I hide things and like, what is that? And I think Daniel told me about it. He's like, yeah, they're trying to figure out. I'm like, what are they trying to figure out? And I'm looking at it. So I hate to disappoint everyone, but it doesn't say anything.
I did see people trying to somebody mentioned that on my YouTube video. They said, oh, I wonder what it says on his chest. I'm like, it doesn't say anything. And they thought it was like a two-part, like it said gun, and then the other next issue was going to say slinger. And I said, I think that's a reason.
No, and a lot of people were like, was it like 9?
And the number 920,
it was a number
923 or something like that. And I think I even tweeted it out or something like that.
Yeah, 923. People were saying 923.
Yeah,
stay tuned, 923.
Oh, you could have just blown it up and just like sent something out there, and then it would have just taken off. Then everybody's buying that cover, trying to discern your hieroglyphics or what it means.
It means if you buy 923 copies, the 924th has something very special in it.
Okay. They're all numbered, right?
You should have like portions of something that you're writing, and just every issue let fans kind of put it all together, and then say something.
And it says something. Yeah.
That'd be kind of.
We talked about this, like using it for something, but
I do see a G. You can, with a lot of creativity, figure there's a U and then the N at the end a little bit, maybe an S. So I could see why people were saying, oh, this says something. Like I see letters in there. But I guess if you stare at anything for a while, you'll start to see stuff.
No. Like I like the idea of the 923. So issue 11, he's going to show up on his back, and in front of him, Jonathan is going to draw 923 warriors to face him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, he did 350 rats for three.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but Jonathan had said, make it an 11 by 17. I don't think we've had you on here since I saw you in Chicago, but I did get this.
Oh, sweet.
When
Yeah.
when we were up there in Chicago for the Vox, I love this one. And then
Yeah.
I also picked up the I probably one of the more iconic ones, the Curse of, or actually Shirley.
That's so sick, man. One of my favorite covers ever.
But
And-
Jonathan, my only complaint is I have to get a bigger portfolio because these don't fit in a standard size one.
Yeah, those are 13 by 19s.
Yeah, I've got them. I have them safely like sitting over here. I need to get a different way to display them because obviously I don't have the wall space. But
Jonathan doing oddball sizes just like Todd would do.
Oh no, I mean they look great.
No, they're a standard size. It's they're oddball to the comic community because everything's 11 by 17. But no, you can find a frame for the 13 by 19s because it's a standard framing size.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, these things are great. I mean, they don't show up too well on the the camera, but these are definitely awesome in person, especially when they're signed.
So those are by your booth now, Jonathan?
Yeah, I have those. My wife does all of our printing.
Nice.
So she does those prints. I think the Shirley one is on a metallic. Is that?
Yes. This one is. This one. Well, I don't know how many you have, but this one was limited to 100, and I ended up getting number 10. The Vox one is not.
I don't think I numbered the Vox.
I don't think you can see how it. Let me see if I can take it out. If you can see it.
You have more of those left for San Diego, Jonathan.
I picked this up at the C2E2. That was my first time going there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the metallic.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing looks awesome.
Daniel, did you get one of those?
I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't.
Well, there's only 100, so time's wonderful.
But I will say, and I don't remember if I mentioned it here or not, for as much shit as we give each other, Jonathan did offer me the cover to issue 2, and it's like my prized possession right now.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Jonathan, and I have a lot of I have quite a few original art, even from Spawn and Haunt and Greg Capullo and all of that. There's nothing more precious in my collection now than that cover.
Nice, that's sick.
Because it was free.
Yeah,
that helped. That helped.
It's a big part of it.
Free was fun.
Dude,
I remember that time that guy gave him Mercedes. He's
It's my favorite car.
right.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Danny, are you gonna make San Diego or no?
No, not San Diego. No, it's so far.
I know.
We were talking about it, and I definitely want to do it because it seems. I even wonder. I was asking Jonathan, like it almost even feels like a bigger hub for the Spawn community than New York. But no, not this year.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. I don't know if I'll make New York, but I definitely I already got my ticket for San Diego. Are you going?
And I understand what you're saying. It's like, oh, it sucks that we only have to deal with Jonathan. I wish Daniel was there, but hopefully next year.
You get me in trouble with Jonathan.
Well, I mean, if you want all the cool shit, you do have to come to me. So
yeah,
that's true. I will not dispute that.
Yeah. Daniel was trying to give you spoilers.
Yeah. You'll definitely be there, right, Jonathan?
What's that?
You're there, right?
San Diego?
Yeah, your normal booth that you have there?
Yeah, I'm San Diego. Yes, I'll be there.
Yeah. We gotta get you in the same spot.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be, I don't want to say because I don't want to step on any toes, but there's probably gonna be an announcement, I'm sure, for some signings.
Okay. Sweet.
So yeah.
But
yeah, we'll be in Artist Alley like I was before though too.
Nice. Yeah. No, I look forward to seeing you there. Wish you were there, Daniel. It'd be great to see you, man, in person. You guys are killing it, man.
It was great to finally meet him in New York and not just see him here on the screen. He is a real guy. Daniel is a real guy.
We were at Dallas Fan Expo, but man, you were so swamped, Jonathan. Doing
I was.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, last year at Fan Expo. Oh man, I felt bad for you. You had a stack of stuff that you had to get done before the thing was.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
It's all a blur.
Yeah, that show seems
like, oh, what's up, man? And you look at your stack, you're like,
Yeah, I don't know if that might be because that's only the second time I've done that show.
Oh, okay.
Because I never did that show before, so when I did finally go, I was like, the first time I went was insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good show.
Are you doing it this year again? I think
Yeah.
it's September, if I'm not mistaken.
September, yeah. Yep. So Yeah, I'm doing that one.
You gotta get to Texas, Daniel. I'll take you to some really good food, bro.
And I clearly enjoy some good food, so
You gotta have brisket in Texas, man. There's nothing like it.
Mhm.
It's in your mouth, man. All right. Irene says Ray just wants to see Daniel's fish tank.
no, it's hard to move it from here, but
Yeah.
it's a nice fish tank.
Yeah, I noticed we were at a different angle this time. Or
We are,
you at a
yeah,
different angle. Yeah.
yeah, I moved things because the aquarium tripled in size, so it had to go in that corner.
Right.
Damn.
The next time we see him, he's going to be in scuba gear because the aquarium takes up the entire room.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much.
All right, we got a question here. Could a separate series be created for the Vox character with a different character spawn variant? I was surprised to see one.
I mean, I think so. There's been multiple series. We don't have that. Like, we have a big plan for Vox, and Vox is going to be showing up a lot more moving forward. You mentioned before the whole thing of everybody has a plan for Shirley. Vox never really had a plan for Shirley, but one of the things that we're doing right now is like breaking apart things, like, so they finally reached the carrier cities. The first arc was all that run. Her power is waking up, and now we're getting all of those answers, and we are splitting the band. Like, again, this is not very spoilerish. You'll see it in the issue, but Vox, and you see that amazing splash page. He has a cool role to play in this next arc, and he even announces. So, like, and then in the next issue, he's the one that Jonathan did for issue 7. He's already arriving in Purgatory, and he's going on this raid, and it's like all of the designs and everything that Jonathan is doing, like a lot of the original stuff that we're doing. And like I said, we always love the connective tissue. So there's one character, that, and I'll spoil it briefly, that he showed up in the Curse of Spawn, and he shows up here too with a complete overall from Jonathan. So we're pretty excited. Vox has a really cool story to play.
Which I haven't really gotten a good lead on figuring out Vox, as a character though. I mean, I like his design, but as far as his personality, because when
It's not my fault.
Right? No, visually he looks great, but somebody is just spoon feeding us.
Sure he does. I just draw it. It's not my fault. You don't understand what's going on. With
I can look at you, Jonathan. I can look at your images and your pictures and your drawing and know exactly what he's thinking, what he's doing, but he doesn't really say a whole lot, because when he and Belzekiel get there to the city, and Belzekiel or Bootsy is just basically going there and be like, hey, this is what's up, and Vox is just stop talking. Just keep running his mouth, and he's like, shut up. And then all of a sudden, he knows, Vox knows what's coming, knows what's going to happen. It's lights out, and puts them in the dark. And the council basically, puts the hammer down on them and tells them what's what and puts them in their place. So
yeah,
that's
they say I need 923 souls.
Yeah, right.
923 souls.
Right.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
You're gonna have to voice your own animation too, man.
Now, see, Jonathan, now you're gonna have to start putting hidden messages on the covers, and then nobody's gonna.
Right.
Honestly, all right, cut the camera for a second. That would be cool if you started putting little Easter eggs in the issues and the covers, and all of a sudden they connect. Somehow they're tied together.
See, I will actually even say, if you go to the issue 1, and Jonathan might not even remember he drew this, but you drew it, and then you told me at the time. If you go back to issue 1, to page 1, where it has Spawn and Abe and Zabe, Spawn's cape up here, it creates an S. He did it deliberately. Yeah. It does an S for Spawn.
Oh, you're talking about page 1 of this issue?
Yeah, of that issue.
Yeah.
1.
I'm like, what?
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, the S. Yeah, that's the S on the.
So Jonathan does like to hide things.
Yeah, I like doing goofy
It's
stuff.
fun, that's why I like these when you guys are able to come on, man. I miss so much, and then it all comes out, and I have to go reread it again. I'm like, oh,
I mean, some of it is especially stuff like that. That's just we know about it, but I don't expect it to be any big deal to anybody else. So just something to do.
We know you do it, so it's kind of fun to figure. Which is another reason why people are trying to read something on a cover that you never intended to do. So to be honest, Jonathan, you've been doing this to us, and it's made sense. The one time we thought we had something, nothing was there.
Well, because one of the things is we really are trying to have fun as we do it as well. Like you also have, we haven't gotten to that page, but you have our Studio Ghibli homage. And I say Jonathan did it. But,
I love that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, well, again, I am more of like the manga and anime head, but I was like, John, hey, what do you think about this? And Jonathan thought it was a great idea, and he did, in my opinion, a awesome interpretation of it, because it's just fun for us. Like, it doesn't mean anything for the scene. It doesn't add any more value if you don't know what it is, but it does to us in the creation of it, and we love it.
But when it got posted and then people did, it seemed like people really loved it.
I liked it. Yep.
Yeah. So I think I cussed about that a lot, that panel, because it was a whole scale of
what panel don't you cuss about?
Because
My favorite Toro, that one.
Which one? No, you did,
which
because you were like, Shirley's so small. How do I do that?
Yeah, I was just like, oh man, I can't. And then I don't know if you can see
that one.
I don't know if you can see. I even put the little sign down there on the ground.
Yep.
Do you see it?
It's hard to see.
It's like right. You can see the round thing underneath the rock, like the pole. You're right on it. You're right on it. Keep going.
Yeah, he put the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
Because I was like, I want the sign there, but
Right.
And again, that's really like inside baseball kind of thing, but we like it. It's what makes us happy to keep doing it as well. Like, if we're not having fun, I don't think like anybody else will be having fun either.
Yeah.
Well, this blew up because it was on like manga sites too.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
was
I
it?
didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't even know that either.
Because when this came out, like, I saw it all over my feed. So it was a big deal to be able to do like a homage of that, because there's obviously the world of manga is probably a lot bigger than the world of comic books. I don't think there's any doubt about that, just because the sheer volume of human beings that read manga around the world compared to the U.S. comic fans.
And it wasn't like a idea to like, oh, if we do this, this will get all this attention and we'll get, it wasn't any of that. It was just like a cool nod. And like I said, I would have never thought of it. Daniel thought of it. And so I've been trying to do like, I'm a big, I don't know if you guys know, like I'm a big Dr. Seuss fan. I love Dr. Seuss stuff. So you can't see it in that shot right there, but there's like my little, where is it at? A little Dr. Seuss kind of.
Like a little tree with a star on it.
Yeah. So I try to.
Seuss is my.
I try to entertain myself in weird ways like that. You kind of try to have a little fun.
I remember my grandmother, and I can't remember the book, but it's the one where the pants get up and walk by itself in the dark.
Yeah.
Remember that one? I was terrified of pants for like how long I was so little.
Yeah. You never know. You might see some walking pants in our house.
Right.
That is sick, though, man. It looks so good.
Thank you.
So good.
All the bloody rain.
Yes. It's sick, bro.
And I don't know if you guys notice, again, this is us having fun again, so this doesn't mean anything for the reader. But if you go back from the very beginning, like, let me see what page it is, because I'm opening here. Okay, go back and even like from page right after Malbolgia, where they first start talking, Simon and her. If you notice, all throughout the issue, it's raining on everybody, but not on her. So that's the payoff to that panel, because he's covering her.
Oh,
it's never raining on her.
See, you got your money's worth.
See, you guys put stuff like that in the book, but then you actually have to. It's so much cooler though when you point it out.
I love that, man.
It's little things that it's just, like I said, fun for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking about that, about making it not rain on her, because I was like, yeah, but wouldn't it be raining around her? And that was being all whatever. But I think it turned out pretty cool.
It did.
But that is just so cool that you guys care that much about the story. I mean, to put those little things in there that we might not pick up on, that we actually have to get into a podcast to have it explained to us. But that is,
I mean,
cool.
we are very appreciative of any support we get for the book. But in all honesty, we're just trying to do shit that we think is cool to
It's cool.
each other.
But you guys do that. You guys do that so often. You guys are always thinking outside the box and trying to do things.
Because we're always miserable. You gotta.
Not saying that everything out there is the same, but you guys always try to take that little extra step to make it yours, like stand out a little bit, or make the reader think, or give us something that we might just completely miss until later. So I mean,
like I said, I don't even think it's like a. I don't remember a conversation that we really had where it was that in depth with like what we think how it would hit the readers. It was more like, what if we do this? And then we're either laughing about it or, oh yeah, that'd be fucking really funny. That'd be really cool. Yeah. So it really is just us entertaining ourselves. And then hopefully our sense of humor comes across enough for people to get it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we can hope for. But yeah, selfishly, it's a lot of these little things are just like us entertaining ourselves and just trying to have fun.
Yeah. I love it, man.
That makes it cool.
It does.
Yeah,
and and so often it ties back to, these 30 plus years of Spawn too. So if you have been in for the long haul, and now all of a sudden we're in this realm of Spawn where you have this whole universe with all these new titles. Like, it's so fun. And then to get a title like this that just respects the lore and even ties back into it, I just feel, I don't know, man, it's really special. And then to have Thomas come and say, look, man, I know all things Spawn. There's one guy in the world that I go to if I have a Spawn question. That's Daniel Henriques. like I feel like between your art, Jonathan, and Daniel's knowledge of the Spawn universe, like as a fan of Spawn, we're getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah, and our idea really is to kind of revamp it, like our corner, like revamp things to what you like, to what we like. Because if you notice, whenever we introduce a character that already showed up, it always comes with a character or two that's new. So that's always the idea, like the main goal. And even, like I said, even myself as a fan of the universe and even of Jonathan's art, all I want is to see him create new stuff. It like brings me immense joy. That's why I said like issue 7 has a lot of new stuff. In the way it ends, it's just freaking awesome. But like, and then it just keeps going. And even issue 7, you're going to be like, the last page, you're going to be like, I know that guy. So it's in then the splash page and in Purgatory, you're also going to be like, I know that guy. But it's all with a lot of stuff that it's what enriching our universe. That's what we're after first. But then there's this connective tissue that just makes sense because it's like, for example, we're going to Purgatory. Purgatory already showed up. So what if we mention who's already showed up? And all of, like, Sherlee is in hell now, and she's going to go to a trial. Galapion just showed up. Issue 6 with Raymond clears up a little bit of that. Like, that issue kind of takes a step back, and it's a lot of Galapion and the nun talking about what's going on and all of that, and Billy. So like, there's a lot of answers coming with a lot of new stuff. You
guys are gonna like Raymond's issue.
Yeah.
When he was done and they sent, like, because we looked at the PDF and checked everything. I was just like, God damn it.
do you regret not doing 6 yourself, Jonathan?
No, I don't regret it. He did a really good job.
Ray is an amazing artist, man.
I'm just gonna say it. There was something he wasn't supposed to do, but he did it. But he did it so good, and he was gonna like, oh, I can fix it, and we're like, no, just leave it alone. But I don't think you guys are. I'm not trying to like hype anything up, but I don't think you guys are ready for this. What you're gonna see in issue 6.
No way.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Let's go.
Wild.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I love it, man. I love it. So issue 6 will be a standalone story, and then does 7 start another arc, or is 6 start a new?
No, so even the way I see it, almost like issue 4, which is 5 issues, is kind of the end, and then this issue 5, it's like an addendum to the like a cool down of what happened. Then issue 6, and there's already. If you go to my page, I have Raymond is apologizing. No, it's really good.
No, he says sorry, not sorry. That's what he said.
Yeah.
If you go to my page on Instagram, I think it's the first 5 pages, if I'm not mistaken, there. So you can see that the first 3 pages, it's like a direct continuation, Shirley and Bellefonte, all of that. And then it goes back to like a few hours before. And the rest of the issue is exploring how Bellefonte got there and how is he a jury, like all of that kind of stuff in Billy. So it's a different issue in that regard. There's a lot of answers, even that double spread. And I don't remember if I ever mentioned this. And if you want to show it, you can.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I talked to you guys on camera or off camera, because that double spread, and it should be one of the first posts. It's the one that has the cover of Jonathan, like on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Above,
Yeah.
like if you click on that, it has that one is the preview. If you go through it,
Oh yeah, there.
it's the first 5 pages of the issue, and I really like how it starts. But like I said, it has the beginning. It's a complete connection, and then it steps back to see how they got to that, and then Jonathan's issue kicks off the next arc. This is kind of like a bridge to it. But even in that already, like again, if we're getting a little bit ahead, that's for another episode per se. But even in that episode, like in those beginning pages, there's already even a little bit of a revelation because Simon, if you on issue 2, he mentions that he failed to save her once,
Right.
so he already saw her, and we'll get to that eventually. So it's like, oh, he's the guy who had you in the loop and everything, and Sher's like, oh, you did this to me, and Bellefonte is like, I didn't do this to you. You chose this. Like, I never forced you to anything. So that's already a beginning of all of that. And we're going to delve into that. And then in Jonathan's issue, like in the beginning of the arc. But this issue has a lot of answers. Not a lot of answers. Has a lot more lore in what's actually going on. And I was going to mention, if you go to the double spread, there's a big conversation about roses, which is these black roses that in our universe. And if you go back to Jonathan's issues, since the beginning, he's been drawing roses around Bellefonte since issue 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all connected to Spawn. And I actually wrote it down. If you go to Spawn 43, in Spawn 43, the last page is a black page with a blam because Chief Banks just killed himself. Over being incriminated with Billy and all of that. And then Todd has this narration that says, another black rose blooms in hell. Like, I like that a lot. I'm going to create an entire lore around that. In Bellefonte, he's kind of this scientist, like kind of crazy guy. So he's going to be exploring this. And I have all of this lore, how these black roses are tethers that connect to heaven. And it's almost like a fail-safe that God created for souls that shouldn't be in hell to still have a bridge to heaven. And we explore all of that. So it's pretty cool. We have a lot of lore coming in.
Yeah, it's weird seeing. I think the weird part for me was seeing someone else draw my character designs.
Yes.
So that was like the weird part for me. I was like, oh, okay.
I would think that'd be kind of like a proud moment, Jonathan, to have like now see other artists doing that too.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see someone else's, because you don't expect. There's no expectation that they're going to draw them like I draw them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to see like someone else's like interpretation of like these characters.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. Like there's little things that I noticed that I will like in my head nitpick.
Yeah.
But it's not anything that I'll like ever say to someone.
Yeah.
But it is a fun thing to kind of see someone else's take.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I still think one of the best ideas would to be have like that Wizard of Oz poppy seed where they're running through and it's just black roses leading up to whatever. I think that would be sick.
Yeah, I see my comment on your post there, Daniel. When I said that I liked the cover, but I wasn't going to look at the pages. I wasn't worried about spoilers. I just wanted to see all the art at once. And now seeing everything, it's
still spoiled.
Sorry.
No, but Raymond really did an amazing job. Like, and then when we got the colors back from FCO as well, like the issue came out really, really freaking cool. Raymond did a badass job.
Yeah, Raymond, he kills though, man. I love Raymond. He kills.
Um,
Yeah, that's
so as far as like back to the story on 5, you know, when they were saying that there were 200,000 lives wasted, and then you know when Bootsy, you know, asking him to name your price, they say, well, very well then, 10 million souls.
Mhm.
So are they just trying to set like an unattainable goal for them, or are they saying that
I think so.
that's what
Yep.
you want, that's what we want to make everything
Yep.
right?
Yeah, it's more of an unattainable kind of thing, because then they even said in yours as well. So it's like kind of like, oh, you're not going to do this and bet your own life.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, no, bet I'll get it. You know, I'll raid purgatory and I'll get it. And again, there's a lot of moving parts in all of this. In Raymond's issue, actually, none of this is mentioned, but there is a little line that actually connects to that in what's coming futurely. So maybe you guys will pick up on it or not. But again, all of it is connected in a way, because again, all of them have their own plans. They're not there just because even saving Shirley was just like they're also saving those zombie kids, which we haven't really delved into it. But I think I mentioned too, they have like unfinished spawn symbiote parasites eating them alive. You know, since Malbolgia got killed and Hell was unruly, what happened to the costumes and the symbiotes and all of that? So we have this almost like virus, like symbiote disease eating away at souls, and Simon wants to kill those kids, but at the same time Simon has a piece of Malbolgia within them. So what's actually going on there?
Yeah,
There's still
Right.
a lot of connections in all of this. So we have a lot of fun stuff coming, and I'm like issue 7, what Jonathan did in all of the different stuff, because that's what we wanted to do, is like, okay, let's split up, have the characters be explored in their own ways, because right now the stranger is unconscious, he hasn't regained his conscious. Shirley is pissed and wants to save him. Now Galapion shows up, and he's the one like, hey, I can save him, follow me or don't, it's up to you. So once again, she is choosing to follow him to see what's going to happen. So there's a lot about choices and the consequences of choices. We're going to like a lot of fun places, in my opinion.
I love it, man. Issue 5 was awesome, man. Issue 5 was awesome. Cannot wait to see Ray in issue 6 and then Jonathan back in 7. But it's been a lot of fun, man.
And I will say, though, you guys didn't show it, but the last page, because because a lot of times, like, I just write stuff, and we have this thing of trying to do it, which is like Galapion showing up. Like, I just absolutely love that page, because a lot of times, and I draw a little bit myself, I never want to give any ideas to Jonathan, but I have, when I'm writing, a preconceived idea of, oh, maybe this will look like that. And then Jonathan does stuff that's completely different and a million times better. When he drew that page, I was like, I love that page, like completely love that page.
The part of this page that I was excited for was that right there.
Yeah, the return of Billy.
Yeah. I was like, no way. I was like, okay.
And now that we know there's going to be a new design, I cannot wait to see what he looks like. That's going to be sick, man.
I had fun with that page, and then when I was done, completely forgot to have her holding the sword.
That's true.
Like,
yep, that's true.
What did you say? You were like, "Are you gonna not?" Is she? What did you? I don't remember what you said.
Yeah,
I was so tired. I was like, I just completely forgot to have her with the sword again.
Yep. Because I was like, so. And I like sometimes, because and like Jonathan says, there's days that he's tired, there's days that he's less tired, there's days that he's nicer, there's days that he's grumpier. So it's like, let me see if he wants to put the sword back in there or not. It's not the end of the world. So I was like, hey, are you not?
If you're feeling it,
right? It's like, are you going to put the sword there? Is that the finished thing? And it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
So now we'll be able to tell your emotions depending on whether the sword exists or not, Jonathan.
I like that page because I think I like that. That's probably one of my favorite shots of Shirley, because as creepy as he is, she looks kind of defiant.
Mhm.
Like she doesn't look afraid necessarily. That was a fun one to figure out.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love that.
Now that you said that, like the Dr. Seuss, for whatever reason, it popped into my head and made me think of like the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just I got that feeling
I'll take it.
the way that he's coming out there like that.
Yeah,
Like the way that he's standing.
Yep.
Irene
Yeah, I
said-
just wanted them to feel like spidery.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are the hipster
Hipsters,
topic.
yeah. I mean, I think we're the coolest ones, but I don't know. Biased.
Yep. Again, my job is pretty simple. It's like, oh, I don't know what to say. Draw something pretty, Jonathan, please.
Yeah, I'm out of. I don't have any dialogue. Well, that's what. I mean, that's what Todd has said before. Like, if we ever get one of his issues that that he's done that has way more art than dialogue, it's because he just ran out of time to actually write the plot or the script. So it's just all art with like little bits of dialogue peppered in, and that's what we get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our process is not really like that. I think we do have an unusual process because, again, we do speak on the phone about it all. Like, even like this latest issue, we were on the phone pretty heavily. Like, you were doing layouts when we were on the phone and everything. And then we ended up, I don't remember exactly. I know we rewrote an entire scene because I had written it and I sent
There
it
was
to
like
Jonathan.
4 pages.
4 or 5 pages.
Like
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're just talking, and I think it's good because we already have the blueprint. We kind of know where we're going, but it's nothing set in stone. So I can easily get on the phone. We can easily get on the phone and change things on the fly. And I think it makes it better because even sometimes Jonathan's like, hey, what are they saying in this panel? Do you need a lot of room? I was like, I don't know. Like, I kind of know what they're saying in the page, but like I haven't then I'll adjust it comparing to what you give me. And Jonathan knows that because for as much as he has the drawing part and he has insecurities, I have it with the dialogue. And I not even kidding. I have for each issue 3 or 4 completely different written issues.
Oh wow!
Right, and then I'm like moving things and what I'm trying to say and not trying to say and taking out stuff and it fits if it doesn't fit. So
my favorite was the which issue was it where it was the y'all?
Oh, that Sherlee turned into a country singer.
Yeah, I kind of had to educate Daniel a bit on some of like our regional sort of speak.
Yeah.
Because the way he was having her say y'all, I was like, okay, I'm getting a little confused. Where is she from?
Right.
Yes.
No,
well, and hell,
he wasn't understanding like those little subtle nuances because English is not his first language.
For sure, yeah.
But that's like one of the scenarios, like, where we kind of help each other out. And it happens, all that kind of stuff always happens over the phone. It never happens through like text messages or anything like that. It's just we just get on the phone. But like because a lot of most of the times there's no dialogue in the script that he gives me. Those are the moments where I have to get on the phone where I'm thinking about attitude and acting and just kind of like characters' expressions because I don't know what, like, is she pissed? Is she like what's she thinking here?
Right.
So we just get on the phone and he just like, oh, I was thinking like, this is kind of her attitude here. And then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because like the way I put it is just like, Shirley is mad because Galapion said this, but it's always very abbreviated. That's how we decided to work, to give Jonathan total freedom to draw what he wants. And it's not taking away anything from me. I adapted. And if for some reason I didn't have like, oh, I wanted to say more in this scene, we'll just adapt it, moving forward. It's an ongoing, we can put it again. But even so far, it worked out perfectly. And the issue Jonathan was talking about is issue 4. I remember it perfectly. Because if you guys even notice, when Shirley is getting more pissed and she gets the claws and everything, her balloon turns more into a violator balloon. Right. It has that dripping stuff. Yeah. And when it's spawn, it kind of has a bit more and her speech also changes. In the violator side, instead of being more campy and aggressive, turn into more country singer, and it's what Jonathan kind of picked on. And again, going back to that, because you guys say there's little Easter eggs, and this is all connected. I'm not going to elaborate more on that, but there are certain lines that Shirley's been saying that it's lines that Spawn already said. That if you go back to the first issues, It's word by word
Yeah.
Spawn's lines, including that double spread. That's her with the necroplasm demons behind her,
Yeah.
Violator and
He-
everything.
He
She's
got paid to
speaking.
copy Todd's writing.
That's all I do. It's like I
Right.
copy Todd's writing, and Jonathan draws beautiful
Copy and
things.
paste.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's like I said, it's never like 100% the same thing, but it kind of is because it has a point.
It's like Todd, copy, paste. Y'all,
Yeah, right.
y'all gonna do this.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
What she's saying there, a big chunk of that was said by Spawn in, I don't know, at this point, like issue 7, 8, 3,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
that we've long forgotten about, so it's all new to us now. We're like, hey.
well, that's all
Yeah.
stuff. Like I said, does it matter? Do people care? No, but it serves a purpose into what we're trying to say.
But when we find out, though, it does make sense, and I do think it feeds the
But
story.
I mean, that is cool that you care, that much about, that you're, putting stuff like that there, because maybe somebody that's new to reading Spawn, maybe just read the first 10 issues and they pick up your book and they're like, wait a minute, that was over here.
Yeah,
Right,
we
well,
care
and-
the most.
Yeah.
No, because and again, we were talking about Shirley and her memory and all of that. Because again, it goes back to, and again, I don't want to delve much into it, but why does she think that Shauna is her dog when it's actually Al Simmons' dog? Why is she saying his lines? Why is she remembering Wanda? And not just Wanda. She in issue 1, she remembers Wanda in the wedding dress, but now here it's Wanda in hell. Like, and she's remembering Spawn in destroyed cities and the shoestring. Like they're like, it's all connected.
Yeah.
I just figured
And
out
you have
who
all the-
Shirley is.
You just figured out who Shirley is?
Oh my goodness. I can't, but we're gonna have to talk, Daniel.
So, hey, Jonathan, I was wanting to ask you. So, we're 5 issues, into the book now. So you've gotten pretty, accustomed to drawing, the characters and
You
coming
think-
down with you. Well, you're coming down with your own style.
I'll fill you in on that one in a minute.
But is there any particular character so far in this, little corner of the universe that you've created that's like your favorite, that you find like is your favorite to draw, or that you like to experiment with?
Okay, so, oh man, that's a good one. Because it's not. So, I have well, damn, I don't know if I have one,
Okay.
but
Well,
I do.
are
There's
there
particular so Brad and Chad.
Mhm.
I love drawing those, the brother, like the twin, the conjoined, whatever they're called. They might be my favorite characters to draw. Just because they're so like, I don't know, they're just so cartoony and odd.
Yeah.
I feel like I can play with them. But I love Crimson Seraph, but I rarely draw him correctly.
Really drawn
Like,
correctly.
always draw him wrong.
Really?
Yeah,
How do you draw your own
Yeah.
character wrong?
exactly.
That's what I say, because it's like, you created him.
But I mean, what's wrong? What I mean is, what's wrong about it? Like,
So what's wrong about him is his leg.
Are you missing parts of his
No,
design?
he's got like 3 eyes missing. No. No, he's supposed like. Didn't I post this, Daniel? Did I post that snippet?
You posted a
On
snippet
Instagram?
yesterday, but it's on the stories. I don't know if it's still up.
Oh, it's on the stories. Damn.
It might be on mine. It was still on mine earlier because I
So-
reshared yours.
I posted a shot from issue 7
Mhm.
of him, and it is probably the best representation. It's just a profile shot, but it's the best representation of his proportions of how I intended him to be.
Mhm.
And he's got. I don't think you guys can.
It would be
Can
in
I
the
s-
reels.
Oh, it'd be in the real.
Yeah.
How do I look at it
Um,
from here?
Yeah, I think if you click my face, it opens the reels.
yeah, it'd be in there.
Oh, it doesn't have
Yeah,
it.
it's
It
not on there.
disappeared.
Dang it. I wonder if I could share. I don't know if I could share. I don't know how.
Or you
how I
can send
share
a JPEG on Instagram, or send it to me and I'll put it on Instagram.
Here,
We
I'll
can
send.
share.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you real quick, Daniel.
He's gonna accidentally send him like something that we shouldn't see. Well,
Yeah. Careful.
Well, I would show everything. So
all right.
Let me see.
You are pretty good about giving us really nice snippets, man. That's why I love
Okay,
it.
yeah. This is what I shared. Here, I'll send this to you, Daniel. Um. Oh, did you need me to text it to you, or did you?
I got
was
it. I got
supposed
it.
to send it?
No,
Okay.
I got it already. I'm gonna send it now on the chat.
So this is like, I don't know. I always draw him wrong. Like his legs are too long.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be like, even his arms. He's more forearm, almost like a gorilla.
Yeah.
And his legs are supposed to be shorter than I always draw them. They're always too long, and I'm like, damn it! Why can't I draw this character right? But that's just me being honest. I'm not perfect. Hopefully, it looks cool even with
It looks
how
cool
he's
no
been
matter
drawn. But I think he looks really like he's supposed to be like this tank. And he feels that way in that shot that I just sent Daniel. He feels that way to me.
Yeah.
Where were you sending it? Dan?
I'm starting to get a handle on Bellyaphon,
Oh, here we
so
go.
he's fun. Yeah.
I got it. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Damn, the difference is huge.
Well, but I mean, technically, everything that Jonathan draws of those characters is canon within our universe, so you're never wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
It just depends on what part of hell they're in, as far as
It's like the double page spread where he's like really big, and I was like, damn it. I was like, hey, Daniel, I made him like way too big. What did you say?
But I mean,
like,
the rain in hell, he's swelling up. That's why he's getting bigger.
like,
Well,
as he
blame it on
rages,
humidity.
he gets
right.
bigger.
I mean,
and
Yeah.
it's like,
It's
no.
Bruce
humidity.
Banner and the Hulk get bigger, so why not? Crimson Seraph.
Yeah, I'll get a hold of these characters at some point.
Actually, I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, his size could change depending upon what's going on at the time.
That's kind of what
we
said.
talked about
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
He like Spawn's Kate.
I think
Right.
we should make him like be able to fit in places. He shrinks down, but then his whole shell becomes all wobbly and shit, and like
Right?
can't fit him. It's all lopsided and clanky.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. That would be pretty dope. Here we go. Boom.
Oh, so yeah, he is stocky. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Little
supposed
tank.
to have shorter legs.
Yeah.
and the bigger torso kind of thing, but
He's
more
so
imposing.
dope,
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brad and Chad. Down there.
man. All these need to be action figures, man. They're just so
They should. I know.
They
We're
should.
trying. We're trying, man.
Get Fox. Get Fox. That's a great start.
That's a whole. That's a whole. What would you say? $50,000?
The
mold for the
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think they have anything like that.
Yeah, I
right
don't think
now.
God has a Crimson Seraph.
Jonathan, we'll start a Kickstarter to have a mold made for Shirley Johnson. How about that?
It'd be
I'm
cool,
wondering
like the
if
Crimson
Fox
Seraph,
can
like
some of the Marvel Incredible Hulk stuff that he's done, like the larger size ones. I don't know if you've seen some of those.
yeah,
I
Maybe he'll use parts of it, and then it's just the exterior adding eyeballs and form.
yeah. That would be a cool statue kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if we could have the wings light up,
Yep. Because he hasn't really shown it much, but again, like he has these 6 gigantic power wings
Yeah.
that he can.
2,
Yep.
4,
4, 2, 1.
Well,
just one giant
he
wing.
has 6. How
Well,
many
it
shows at a
depends.
time? It depends on his mood.
Yeah, he doesn't like to show them all.
Right. Yeah. Ever at one time, right, Jonathan?
Yeah,
Never at one time.
No, not necessary. I think he should just have 2 little tiny fly wings,
Like a cherub,
right?
like a cherub.
Yeah.
Life when he gets his wings.
Yeah.
See, and this is the shit that we do when we're on the phone. That is just our sense of humor, but then we just put it in the stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because why not? You know,
Why not?
I think that would be cool.
Who said
Like
Shirley
these
comes
little
with
tiny
to make
wings
the
holding
most
that
of the
big
mold?
ass thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. That would be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely we'll come with wings to make most of the molds. Yeah.
Hey, Daniel, what issue was it? Wasn't there an issue that already came out where did Shirley fight the Crimson Seraph?
She did. She
Yeah.
but she got punched by him.
Well, she got.
him.
Remember,
Oh, yeah,
she
she did
turned to the
that.
ground.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Was
because I had it where remember I had it where she knocked an eyeball out.
Yep.
Dane wouldn't let me do it though.
No.
He wouldn't let me knock an eyeball out.
What did
No?
All those
Yeah.
eyeballs, I figure like he has a couple to
I
spare.
just lose one eyeball.
Well, I mean, Shirley still needs to get to that. Like Crimson is
Yeah.
really powerful. She needs to
Yeah.
get to that.
And how do you get to Crimson when there's eyeballs everywhere?
Exactly. He's like
Without-
surveillance.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
he literally is surveillance.
Right, he's
I feel
Mhm.
like that makes him almost unbeatable because he's going to see anything before you could actually get close enough to do anything. So
What happens? I'll give you guys a spoiler. What happens is there's this big battle that happens in this big poppy field, and because of the opium, he gets all
allergies.
sleepy,
He gets
and his
allergies.
eyes just close.
And that's how they're able to because he's
He
knocked
does-
out.
Crimson
doesn't-
is defeated by allergies. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
He
And then
doesn't
they
have a
crack
mouth
his-
or a nose, so
Yeah, they crack his shell, and then a little bitty gnat flies out that was controlling everything.
Or one eyelash. There was an eyelash.
yeah, it was the eyelash that killed everything.
Mhm.
We should just do like a little poke in the eye,
That would be
and he just cried.
I feel like the way that you've designed this character, his power has got to be one of the highest of everyone that we've seen so far.
I don't know. How do we talk about him when we? I know
Well,
we had
do-
like
do-
conversation.
Do you want to
Yes.
actually tell how he came about? Do you remember how he came about?
I drew the wrong character.
Yep.
Yeah,
But what other characters like this that you would have?
No, so to give you guys, and
Yeah,
I
this is
think
kinda
this is
funny.
okay. Because
Yeah.
my idea was always like, no, he's this gigantic character, and he has like imagine like the Hulk. Because I actually went into the Bible and all of that to see the cast and all, not just Spawn lore. And it was like, so he's not even supposed to be a big warrior. So it's like, no, but like I want him to be like gigantic, and we're going to try and do like an old school Testament stuff. So give him a bunch of eyes and 6 gigantic wings, like massive. And the first thing right away that John was like, that's like a lot of wings and a lot of feathers. Like, can we not have that?
I'm just gonna draw a double spread city, man. That's way easier.
No, because in John,
this is not going to get me many jobs other places. By the way,
he was right. He was right though, because he was like, so is he just going to be fighting, or is he going to be in living rooms and stuff? Where's the wings go? How do I have to draw him? Like that doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like, well, then let's make. He's so powerful because in Spawn lore, you guys know when angels rip one of their wings, they completely lose their mind.
Yeah.
But he's so strong, and I have this whole backstory written. He ripped off his own wings because he needed a way for his power to get out, and now he flies with 6 massive power wings that he can just eject at any time. Right. But I was
Let's
like,
not get carried away.
he's this monster beast, gigantic and everything. And Jonathan came back with this small guy with a mask and a hoodie and everything. He came back pretty much with Bellerophon. And it was like, but that's really cool. But that doesn't really fit with what his story going to be.
And he
John's
didn't
like,
have wings.
no. And Jonathan was like, well, I wasted a lot of time on this. Like, we're not just throwing a character away. It was like, that would be a really good Bellerophon if you keep like doing this or that.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
I
That's
love
pretty
Yeah,
much how it
I just drew the wrong thing. But yeah, like his wings, because I didn't want to deal with all the little feathers. It sounds really lazy, but it is what it is. So I figured like if they're like almost like flares,
Yep.
then I don't have to worry about the details of all of that stuff. It's just like, and I don't know how practical it is. Like all these 6 wings and all these panels, like small, like come on, that's just. I don't know.
And it is pretty cool though, because on issue 4, when he shows up and he has the wings and everything, and then I think it's in the page that he grabs Vox and everything, he only has a little bit of smoke coming out. So it's almost like an exhaust pipe because the wings retracted. So
That's pretty sick.
I like it a lot.
Jonathan, you can tell your writer that as an avid reader of the book, I only feel the wings need to come out on special occasions, like on
Thanksgiving,
on
Christmas.
like
You don't need
maybe
to be
issue
walking
25
around.
or issue 50.
Yeah.
It's an event thing. So
Yeah,
we don't want to
walking
we don't
around
wanna be-
wings everywhere.
but we don't want to be overcome
Yep.
with wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think it's in the next one, and he's on his back, and there's
Uh-huh.
only like a little bit of smoke coming out, which I thought
Yeah.
like was really cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe one issue there'll be 6 of them. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe issue 10. That's kind of a big issue. Maybe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put him on
A
the cover
milestone
with all of
issue.
his wings.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. 6 is a year, though, guys. I mean, that's a
It
big deal.
is.
That's
It
a
is.
big deal.
Yeah.
Man.
What's that?
It's huge. Issue 6 is a full year of you all
Yep.
being on the.
Mhm.
I know you guys are ahead of that, and
Yeah,
7 probably 8. But to fans, 6, that's a whole year, man. That's quite the accomplishment, to be honest. Especially in a world where it is what it is, right? Because trade has become so big with younger readers that a lot of publishers are doing, 4 to 6 issue arcs, and then that's it for the year, and then moving to the next year, if it does well, to another one. For you guys to be at 6, you have trade coming out, you have an action figure. There's going to be more because there's some dope ass characters that need to be action figures.
Right. Look at this. I got a character for you.
With
I
Todd
posted it even.
losing DC, which I'm sure he'll do like statues and stuff, kind of like what he's doing with Marvel.
Wonder
I
if
feel
it'll
like
show
he
this.
gets more time.
I
Oh,
want to get this guy in there. I can't see it that good.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's too bright.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
See how dumb that is?
I love it, though, man. I love that.
Wait,
Was that just a
it's
character
funny.
you designed in the background, or?
Yeah, it's just a character that I was warming up, messing around with, and then so like that character is just like a ball. The arms and things tuck in, so you might, if you see these little balls with like this little flower pattern on the top, somewhere in pages,
Place around the city.
it might be those things.
I love it. Maybe they
And I was
live.
like, God, they could be guards,
They
but
could
they
be
suck.
guards,
They're
or they
like
could
really
live within the
sucky
black
guards.
roses or something. Just pop
because
out.
they don't have enough souls. And you were mentioning earlier the whole thing of like the souls wasted with those 2 guards, because that is part of the lore. Is the Triarchs, souls are power. That's all there ever been. So who has more souls can win heaven or hell. Like, and those guards are powered by souls. So the loss of those 2, it's a lot of souls that got wasted, and the Triarchs are not happy with it. And we also get into that on issue 6. So maybe those, Jonathan, have a bit less souls, so they're a bit, more not as useful.
They're not as useful. Everything doesn't have to be useful.
No.
They just kind of suck at their jobs.
Dude, that would be
They just
awesome.
roll around.
Yeah.
maybe Shirley picks up one of these dudes. He just rolls, and he's just always rolling, fall.
No,
legs pop
in the
up.
middle of a battle, there's one staying next to her. She picks it up, the arms and legs go in, and she kicks it into one of their faces, and it's
like a bowling ball.
Yeah. Bowling ball.
That's what puts out the Crimson Seraph's eye.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He wasn't paying
And
attention, just hit
right.
that eye in his hand.
And then you see this ball just flying, and then a little finger comes out.
The ball is the one weakness, and like in the next panel, you see he has a black eye, and he's like, "Where'd that come from?" I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
How can you get balls in your eye? No, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. People keep buying it. We'll keep trying to have fun.
Oh, no,
Hopefully I'll.
just
We will definitely keep buying it.
The Reddit pages, and obviously, I have a lot of.
I never go on anything. I have no idea other than being at a convention what anybody thinks of our book.
Yeah, and that's probably good. You probably want to stay out of all the chats and stuff like that. But I will tell you, when you get over to Reddit, just so you know, there's 14,000 people part of the Spawn Reddit.
Oh, wow.
14,000.
That's a lot.
And everyone, it's so positive. Everyone's just sharing like their collection and talking about things that are coming up. It's so cool, man.
We are very grateful, for the support we've been having.
Yeah.
Denver was cool. I think we picked up some new readers.
Readers.
Denver had never read any. And that's a cool thing that I do like about the approach to our book. And it was very intentional. That, I do enough shows that Daniel doesn't get to hear it as much, but a lot of new people that were never Spawn fans, like didn't follow Spawn. And then they see one of the covers or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, what is this?" And then my wife fills them in on what it is, and they're like, "Oh, that's interesting." And we usually have enough comps where they could, be current. They can pick up and read all the books. But this past Denver, we had a few that had never read any Spawn,
Mm.
and it's nice to be able to say, well, you don't have to
Yep.
pick our book up and become part of the Spawn universe.
Mm-mm.
But then what's cool about it is if you like it and you get curious about the other books, there is some connective tissue that you'll pick up on, and it all kind of feels rewarding. So yeah, it's cool, picking up new readers like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could jump in without having any background of Spawn at all.
Mhm.
And it's a unique, fun story by itself. And then, like you said, the way you're writing it for fans that have been around since the 90s, there is some callbacks that if you've read Spawn, you'll probably catch some of those. So you're really doing a great job of going after both new fan bases and older fan bases. I think it's a really good blend. And then obviously any time that you could create unique new characters in a storyline and then put something unique around those stories as far as how they became who they are, that also is a lot of fun for a new reader. So we're all like, whether you're old school Spawn, new school Spawn, we're all seeing some of these characters for the first time, and it's a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was super stoked when I think I said before, like I screamed out loud when I saw Bootsy. I'm like, I know who that is. I know.
I love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's the same, like I've said it before, being a part of Batman Court of Owls. That was like, I still get people who are, this is my entry to Batman, was Court of Owls. So I get that from the new Spawn people that come in and pick up our book. It's like, this is their almost like that situation. So it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I sent you guys the picture of me, and I can't remember the young girl's name. I follow her now, but the one that is cosplaying early, like she's been everywhere. And I'm in a little town in the middle of Texas, and she was at it's called Hill Country Comic-Con. It happens every year. And that group, which is out of Austin, they just kind of go to Comic-Cons. And she was there, and I'm like, you see Spawn once in a while. You don't see too many other characters from the Spawn universe for cosplay. You see a lot of Spawn, but to have a Shirley, that you're hitting certain chords. And her design is just sick as hell. I feel like that is really helping as well. So
I think if we see a Crimson Seraph cosplay, we'll probably pass out.
Right? Yeah.
It sounds like they might get it wrong.
I'd like to see I'd like to see our version of Simon Pure cosplay.
Oh yeah, that'd
be cool. Blacked out eyes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
But Todd always says that female figures don't like sell well, and I think I think Sherlee Johnson would. Yeah, I think that one would definitely sell.
Yeah.
No, man.
Well, I hope he's in the chat. I hope he's
paid. Todd, right? Yeah, Todd. Please, Todd. Let's get going on that.
No, he likes Shirley. We were in San Diego last year, and we were talking, and we were standing in front of my banner, and I was just joking. I was like, "Look at that! That would be a great character." And he's like, "Oh no, I totally would." And he started talking about how you could package it and make her coming out of an accessory coming out of the freezer, and so he's totally into the character.
You gotta have Teddy in there too, which would be awesome.
I know. Yeah, he said because I told him that he drew Teddy T wrong. I said everybody keeps drawing Teddy T wrong. And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "He doesn't have legs." And he's like, "Did I draw legs on him?" I was like, "Yeah, you drew legs on him." So he said that, man, we'll do a 2-pack. Like, to get the legs, you have to get the other.
Oh, right, yeah.
Pretty funny.
Like a Build-A-Figure?
Yeah, Build-A-Figure of Teddy.
Build-A-Figure.
I don't know how profitable it'll be, but that's pretty hilarious, Todd.
It would be cool, though, that maybe we get the twins and we get Crimson and we get some of the other characters as well. I think that would be pretty sick. Yeah. I want a Boots figure, too, man.
Yeah, we've never had a Bootsy figure.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had.
No, there's never been a Bootsy.
Yeah. And as up until now, like none of these characters are really throwaway. Like Spawn has a lot of issues. A lot
Yeah.
of characters show up and disappear immediately.
Mhm.
All of these characters so far, even the ones who haven't said a single word, like Tabitha, that little girl in orange and everything, like they're all going to be like a big part of the story. So
I love it, man. Well, guys, I want to be super respectful of your time. It's almost at the 2-hour mark. Daniel, I think it's 1 a.m. for you, if I'm not mistaken.
almost.
Almost, man. And
He's
then
gonna feed the
Jonathan,
fishes.
I know you guys have family too, but I just can't thank you enough for always being willing to come on. I hope we could do it for issue 6. We'll have to get Ray on for issue
I was
6.
gonna say you should get Raymond there to come on.
Oh, we should add him, and that way we can see you two go at it, Jonathan. With the art.
Yeah,
So it'd be a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I'll give him shit.
Yeah.
Why
Ray's
did you draw
killing
that
it, man.
like
Ray's
that?
exploded. I'm so happy for him and Irene. They're killing it right now with Witchblade and
Yeah.
everything, or Darkness, I mean, and Spawn.
No, they're two of my favorite people.
How do you not like those two people? You're something.
I mean, I guess you could. You can not like anybody pretty much, but
I guess but they're pretty fantastic people.
no,
man.
they're really nice.
Yeah.
If anybody out there needs something to hold them over until Curse of Sherlee Johnson comes out in a couple weeks, Jonathan had posted up some pictures from it the other day. But get the patient number 9 that he did.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, if you can find it, yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple copies of it. That was your art in that is just wild. Like that was a trippy. Like to read
So
your
weird.
art is just wicked. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what medication you were on when you did that.
No, that was like Todd saying, "Oh, just draw something cool." I'm like, yeah, but like what? Whatever, just something cool. So that's what it was.
It was a wild ride. I loved it.
yeah.
Yes, it was. It was very strange.
Yeah, if you could find
Cool.
it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That the
I've only
Aussie one?
I haven't signed
Yeah,
a
the
ton
Aussie.
of those, but yeah,
It's
So
the
you haven't
Aussie,
signed
right?
any of those?
I have signed a few,
Oh,
but
okay.
not a whole lot of them. No, because I
Like,
don't know
Aubrey,
how many they printed. You know.
I have 2 copies.
Yeah, I have mine that's signed by Todd and Ozzy.
Okay. So you had to one up me, right? I'll have to get one signed by Jonathan. I have to get one
Well,
signed
yeah.
by Jonathan and Todd now.
If you
Yeah.
want one signed by Ozzy and Todd, someone sell one for $1,000.
Oh wow.
Oh, let me go get my
That's an
stack.
8.0.
You're sitting on cash, brother.
Wow, have they gone up that much?
I mean,
Wow.
Ozzy passed away, right?
They
So
mine
Yeah.
are raw.
a lot of his
Yeah.
stuff would go up in price
And
once he passes away.
As
Yeah.
soon as I knew the book was out there, and I kept holding off on getting it. It was like $30
Yeah.
when it came
Yeah.
out, and so as soon as Ozzy passed, I started looking for it, and yeah, I have 2 copies.
Did
I
you
picked
get
them up.
the album?
Yeah.
Too, or yeah,
I got the whole package. They're on a shelf, like
yeah.
you guys can't see it's over there, but yeah, I left one sealed, and then I wanted to be able to listen to the album, and even the video was trippy for that so the patient number 9 song.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have
Yeah.
mine. I just have them for like. I'm not selling them. I just have them for my kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought them because I wanted to check it out, and honestly, when I bought it, I knew Todd wrote it, but I did not know that you had done the art, so that was a nice surprise, and
Yeah,
definitely
that was
fitting for that book.
First interior work, really.
Yep.
Oh, that's your first.
Really? You're
Oh,
very
that's awesome. I'm definitely glad
Yeah.
I got it then.
Yeah, that's where Todd wrote me into
Yeah.
the sequentials. Like, I got a little bit of the. Maybe I could do it. You know.
Wow.
So.
Look at this young Jonathan right here.
Yeah, it was like 20 years ago. See, like
The
working on
Wayback-
interiors ages you.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Have like a bum knee, so I'm like walking like I'm 90 years old.
Uh,
Yeah, that
I mean,
was.
both of you are artists. I mean, I would think doing art for a long time, especially because you're in a unique position constantly, that it's got to have a lot of wear and tear on your fingers, your hands,
Well,
your back.
no, I never had any back problems, never had any hand stuff, anything weird. I've always been very, Daniel could tell you, like, I'm very, like, proactive as far as, like, being aware of, like, not having a cheap chair.
Yeah.
I've always had, like, a ridiculously expensive, good chair that, because you spend so many hours. And then all of my desks they'll go up and down standing. So sometimes I'll stand and sometimes I'll sit.
Yeah.
But no, like my knee thing, I was on the way to, I think we were going to the airport for New York and I just came out of my bedroom and literally just walked that way. And my knee like did something weird. I don't know.
Your
It's like
knee went this way and your body went that way.
and it wasn't even like
It does that,
anything.
bro.
It wasn't abrupt or anything crazy. It was just so subtle. And then I did so many shows that year, and I wasn't off of my leg ever, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And then now they just need to cut it off, apparently, because it's
Are they gonna
just
do like a knee replacement or something?
trash now. Like I'm all like hobbling and shit. So,
Yeah, and again, we've known each other for a lot of years now. You never really had, like standard disease, like not diseases, like stuff that could happen to people. Like that's a bad way of putting it. For it's like physically, you never really had problem. It's just mentally. A few days, if he's too long, like in the grind, he starts like if you say 3 bad things in a row, he kind of turns almost like Bloody Mary and kind of transforms. And
You see the evil Jonathan come out?
yeah. Yeah.
I love it, guys. Well, guys, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you two so much. Love everything that you guys do, man. Big fan. I think a lot of us are, but we appreciate you. We appreciate the story that you're putting together, man.
I'm looking forward to Billy's
my
return.
favorite Spawn title, and I look forward to every 2 months, man. And I have to go back and read the last issue to remember what the hell I read. I'm in my 50s now, so I don't remember anything, but so freaking amazing. The art is so good, and yeah, just
They should do like those what are they called, NFC things in the book where you tap it and it gives you a callback, like a video callback to the last issue.
Oh yeah, it gives you the
pretty sick.
Yeah.
Actually, Mark has a YouTube channel too where he does go into more depth. You could have a QR code that goes to Tiny Spawny, and he just kind of shares what you missed in the last issue.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
pretty sick. Yeah.
I need to do that at my table.
Yeah,
Have a link to your videos.
YouTube.
for
And
sure.
then like when people ask, oh, what is this? Just tap this.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
That would be tight, man.
Oh,
I mean, he
yeah.
has a whole room. I love all comics, but Spawn is one of my favorites of all time. But he is very dedicated to mainly Gunslinger, but anything Spawn.
Right? Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm an update. I'm 14 figures away from having them all.
Wow.
One of all of each. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's wild.
I know, right? So if you guys need references, like I got pictures, I can show you.
Yeah, he's got everything here.
You guys
Him
gonna
and Ty, the Spawn Hunter, those guys' collections are just. You two guys have insane collections. I don't know if you ever in the Denver area and you're able to take a break or get over to Ty's house. He has a basement and you go down into it and it's just comic stuff.
Oh
and
wow.
He has one room and it's a Spawn museum. I mean, he has lighters that are Spawn lighters that were only sold in Japan. He has Spawn watches that you click it and the eyes turn green. Like he has the most unique stuff because in the early 90s, Todd was renting out the rights of Spawn to different countries for different things. He's originally from Peru. There was a publisher in Peru that had the rights to Spawn for I think 5 years, so they got through like the first 100 issues of reprints in Spanish just for the Peruvian and Chilean and Argentinian market. The public, and he knows that publisher, and he has dinner with them. And they lost the rights many years ago, but he still keeps in contact. And that guy gave him the trades. He knows how big of a fan. So he's all over the world because his job sends him to like the Middle East, sometimes Europe, South America. And he knows all these Spawn fans in all these countries, and they all share. It would be a blast to go in. I've been to his house and I've been in there, and it's crazy what he has. He has in 1994. Todd won Toy Manufacturer of the Year. For whatever reason, he has the trophy that was given to Todd. And
what?
Yes. It's
Todd's probably like, where did that go?
Right. Well, Todd, Todd does these things you see him do it on Whatnot where he's like he's selling his own collection types of. Over the years, he does these things and he doesn't realize that he got rid of it, or he just doesn't care,
Mhm.
and it just floats around, and then Ty finds it somehow. He has
That's
one
cool.
of the when Spawn on the movie was stuck on the metal fence with the. He has one of from the actual movie the stakes that Spawn was hung on.
Wow.
Like it's
Oh,
crazy
wow.
what Ty has. You guys,
My collection's not that crazy. I'm just toys and comics.
yeah, you have a pretty damn good collection too, Mark. But Spawn,
Yeah.
Ty Spawn Hunter has one of the craziest Spawn collections you'll ever see. It's worth going to check
That's
out.
crazy.
You know, and
That's
hopefully
cool.
one day, if we make it there, you'll have one tiny shelf that has Vox and Shirley and
No, hey,
Mhm.
the one thing that is in Tiny Spawny's collection is every cover and every copy of the Curse of Sherlee Johnson.
That's
Really,
true.
I truly do. I love it. I'll tell you what.
Nice.
If I wasn't really a fan of the book, I would not come on here with Tommy. I get excited every time he says you guys are coming on. I look forward to it every time.
Absolutely, man. You guys are killing
Nice.
it. I'm so happy for both of you that this title
Appreciate
is yours, and what you're doing is so unique. You're creating all these amazing characters within this universe that's what 34, 33 years old, something like that. Like, what can you do with a title that has that kind of a history? You could take an obscure character like Shirley Johnson and create an entire world around that character. That shit gets me excited, man. I love it. So congrats, guys. Congrats, man.
Appreciate
I
it.
really appreciate it.
Yeah. And then Jonathan, I look forward to seeing you in a month and a half at San Diego.
Mhm.
Hopefully you're not too buried by the time you get over to your booth, but I look forward to it. And Daniel, somehow I got to get to New York so I can meet you in person, man. I think that'd be amazing. And I got a lot of shit for you to sign. So
It's a good thing.
yeah, absolutely, man. Guys, I really appreciate it. I do want to
Right.
let you go, man, but thank you so much. I will reach out when issue 6 comes out, and we'll try and find a date of when we could come back on and talk about that. Ray, if you're still in the chat, you and Irene got to be part of that as well. I think we'll have a lot of fun, and I'd love to see you and Jonathan rub elbows during during our look at issue 6, and I can't wait to see all the crazy stuff that's going to happen in that issue. And it sounds like 7's going to be a banger. So, guys, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks,
it.
man.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. Thank you, everyone in the chat. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and we will all talk soon, man. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.